blessing isn't just about marching and marriage or whatever. It goes way beyond that. Like in the Old Testament, for you to be a true Israelite, you must go through the purity process of circumcision. And for Jesus' times, to be called a Christian or to be connected to Christianity, you must go through the ritual of baptism. And for us who are the third Israel, all of the process of engraftment to true parents' lineage and for removal of yourself from the stronghold of Satan is to undergo the blessing. That's the general view. But personally, the blessing goes way beyond that for me as a person. Because the person granting us the opportunity to meet a total different set of people, not like the conventional marriage where you under courtship or whatsoever to know. No. Mrs. Noga seated, Mrs. Vivian Noga seated beside you. You are taking my wine, so you give me Anita later. Yes. I never knew her anywhere. We never had any prior connections or conversation. But through the power of blessing, we got to know each other. First day she came to Nigeria was through the help of our sub-regional director's wife, who happened to visit Rwanda and then brought her safely to me in Nigeria. And that is how it all began till date. I'm sure she's there with you, so she can attest that it has ever been good all the time. Even though there are challenges, but yet the most and the best part of it is that we are together and it's a very rewarding experience.
Okay, thank you so much for that beautiful explanation of what blessing means to you. As you said, it's we are the third Israel, so it's a way for us to get engrafted to true parents, and also for you personally, it's a way for you to connect with different people, and through the blessing you were able to meet your very beautiful and amazing wife all the way from Rwanda. Is true parents not wonderful? Rwanda, Nigeria. Please let's put our hands together for them, please. Okay. Our next question is, before the blessing, so many people that got blessed, our parents say that got blessed, even you had expectations of what you wanted or how you viewed your family to be before getting blessed. So this question is directed to you and your husband. So I would like to start with you first. What were some of the expectations you had prior to receiving the blessing?
I was not have any expectation because I was told blessing is a part of restoration. For me, I didn't go any expectation for myself because I was already prepared myself to accept anyone through parents they'll give me. The time I went to learn divine principle, they told me, are you ready? Are you sure you follow all this way? Because this noise is very difficult. I said, no problem, because I grew up in a Catholic church. I was in the choir. Later, at 16 age, I left because I was like dancing. I go for born again church. After I reached 21 years old, I left the church. I went for 7 days Adventist. Because all the church I was looking, which one is good, which one is talking true? Because if I'm Catholic, they was telling me, if I'll do baptism, original sin come out. I reached for Christian born again church. They told me, it's you to accept your sin to become a new person. 7 days Adventist, they told me, no. Anytime you you didn't do well, you need to do baptism. That's how I left. My spiritual father come witnessing me, say, come go workshop. There is good thing you learn there. I reached there, I said, which good thing? I'm tired for this church, I'm not ready. I need to do business, I can focus myself. But the time I reached there, I started divine principle. I understand, I don't know how things come. Because it was very easy for me to understand. The day I finished 7 days workshop, I asked my national that which day I can apply blessing. I'm ready today. Because of myself, I look at what can change this world in myself. This is divine principle honor. And it told me if I'll change myself, I'll change my family. My family was having some problem, a different kind of problem. That's why I said, this one is a Messiah. It's true. I must focus with this church. That's how. And myself, like person, they will ask me, are you ready? Are you ready to get breast? I said, I'm ready. Anything, I'll do it. That's how I did not expect I'll get a person, have money, go to school. This one, no. I said, myself, I believe myself. I believe through parents. I said, anyone they'll give me is okay for me. I will accept that one.
Wow. Let's put our hands together. She's very passionate sister. Anybody different gift to me. That's the spirit we all should have. For our singles here, anybody we should be ready to receive. Okay. Mr. Ekpo, it's your turn to answer the question. What will your expectations be?
Yes. Okay, yeah. Basically, was there any expectation or before the blessing? Yeah. After the workshop, he knows what I'm saying. He called 247, morning, afternoon, night, to make sure whether I shouldn't change my mind. But the doctor asked, Reverend Silas told me what was exactly the issue. In reality, there was no issue. It's just my concept of, okay, I should be married to someone that is a graduate and all of that. Then she shared the document of internal guidance. When I go through that, I realized that I was the one that has been misleading myself out to not going to go out. So I will really encourage anybody, just come empty. Don't come with any expectation, just come empty. Because when you come with expectation, it must be A, must be B, must be C. Those A, B, C could be there. So when the person comes and something happened, the A or B or C is inside, what happened? You return back? Just come empty. Leave all expectation, hopes, and whatever to true parents. They will fill you in when you're already in. That's all I can say.
Okay, thank you so much for that great advice. So to all the single ones out there, you heard them, come empty, because most of us will be like, oh, he has to be tall, he has to be rich, she has to be very beautiful, she has to come from this place or that place, even though I don't want. So you've heard it from them, come empty. Okay, let's pause right there. Sorry, Mr. Ekpo, that you are not here to enjoy, but I want us to take another sip. Our wine cannot waste, okay? Sorry, audience. Cheers. Very refreshing. Okay, on to the next question. This question is for you. How did you know in your heart? As part of what you said you were always ready. But when did you get that confirmation that, yes, I'm finally ready to begin the matching process and go for the blessing?
Like I said, I started divine principle and going through the guidance process. I know it's time. Because my national dad told me, through Father says, blessing is the key to build kingdom of heaven. Everybody like to have that key. Nobody want to go to hell. That's why I say, if it's the key, I need that key. I need the key. I will use that key many things. I need to restore my family because it was telling me, if you go for blessing, that's how you can restore yourself, your family, nation, and the world. I said, that is true. I said, why? I ask now national, why all these things you know since? You have not told anybody, you cannot go for radio, television, you tell the people truth. We need to know truth. That's how I say, it's time to restore my family. Because my family will get seen. I think, I don't know about the genocide. But 94 was genocide, that was small baby. But later, my family get problem inside that genocide. And we are no parent family, we are small, we can count each other. Now, after genocide, there is consequence, different. All issue was around, you see, family, we are not coming together, nobody care anybody. That's why I say, I need to put my family together to rule this divine principle. Because if true fathers say the blessing is the key to build kingdom of heaven, that's what I need. I don't need to go back to suffer, to hell. I told the national that I'm ready. That this time I'm ready. I will not go back. What I'm going to do is to continue with true parent honoring. I remember the time to apply blessing. I was not around. I went another country to Okoro. Are you ready? Are you going to apply blessing? I said yes. Are you sure? I said yes. This is my decision. I have taken decision. Okay, they'll say now how will get your picture? I said no problem. Use any picture you see. If you see picture they'll use it for me. I don't know. It's the one in suit and the trouser. I don't know. I don't know. After national leader was, he supported me very well. Everything with condition. I start to pray. Told him, okay, you have applied already. You need to do serious condition because if you not do condition, matching it will not work. I said, I want it to work. This is the time I want it will work. After blessing, to get result. It's me first I get result. I was happy for result. I said, no matter what, I'll go. Boko Haram, nothing will do to me. Because if they talk Nigeria, you hear Boko Haram. Anybody say Nigeria is bad, Boko Haram. So we will not think there is people that exist there. Me, myself, I take a decision. I say it's my time. It's my time to change. That's how I apply blessing. After blessing 1 week, national that called me, come for center formation. I was doing business. I was supporting my mom because my mom have a two, me and my brother Ono. I said, if I leave this business, how would do? My family, my mother, my brother. How am I going to do this one? I said, why to me leave? Blessing is the key to build kingdom of heaven. That's how I left. I go to center. I start national that teach me. I don't know anything. I don't know to do job. I don't know to sing. I don't know anything. National that will come and tell me, okay, you need it. One day he came and told you, if you want your blessings to work, you need to do 7 days fasting. I said, 7 days fasting without food. He said, yes. That time I was streaming, I look at myself, I said, you want me die? You want me die? He said, no, nothing will happen. I'm telling you, do 7 days of fasting. I said, I don't know how to think about it. He told me it's your decision. If you not take a decision, I will not tell you to do this fasting. You are helping yourself. The day national that travel was not round, went to Uganda. I said, okay, I need to start this fasting 7 days because I want my blessings to work. That time, because I cannot speak with my husband, I don't know to speak English. I finished secondary school, but I cannot speak. Now, anytime my husband calls me, I say, hello, how are you? I'm fine. Another one, hello. Honoring is my national reader teaching me everything. After I finish, I start 7 days of fasting. I start on Saturday. I was together with one girl for center. He said, okay, wait, we support each other. We start this fasting. I write the paper, prayer point, everything. I give national reader. I say, pray for me. Because me, myself, I'm not sure I can finish these 7 days. National reader say, okay, no problem. He travel, he reverse. He didn't tell you, no eat, no do this one. The day he travel, he say, it's you. You will be cooking the morning, afternoon, evening. I said, how? How I will cook? I'm not eating, I'm drinking water. I start to cry. I said, what I will do? He said, your friend will cook morning, you cook afternoon, you cook evening. And you carry food on table. And if you finish it, you will put the food on table. You go, you bring your warm water, you sit down with us. You eat food, you drink your warm water. That's what I did. We start the first day, I struggle. Second day, third days, fourth days, I'm working, no problem. I reach it for 5 days, my skin start to peel. My body change white, my skin start to tear. I call and say, Daddy, see, I think I'm going to die. I don't know what I will do. He said, don't worry, continue. True parents, they are with you, continue. That's how we reach 6 days. Now my friend, you want to drink warm water, take a ginger and the sugar, put inside warm water. I said, don't try it. I said, take warm water, honor. Now you are adding ginger and the sugar because you see you are tired. I said, you repeating. She did not believe me. The day I finished my 17 days national reader with national reader support and true parent. Next day, national reader come back home. Ask, okay, have you finished your 7 days fasting? Say yes. What about this one? Say, Daddy, me, I don't understand. If you drink warm water or put the ginger in the garlic, is it good or is bad? He says bad. You need to do 14 days fasting. If you not do 14 days, I'm telling you truth. Because it's you take a decision to start this fasting. You need to fulfill your responsibility to take. You need to double it 14 days. If you not do 14 days, you are in trouble. The girl, she refused, she said she will not do. Later that girl, now if you see where she's in hell. She got pregnant, she has baby. Now she's begging to come back for breastfeeding. Now she know that if you say you need to stay like 7 years, you cannot go for breastfeeding like that. You need to repent first. Now I appreciate for my national reader and my spiritual parent. They support me. That's how I become here to Nigeria. My parents don't know if I was for breastfeeding. I didn't tell them anything. I did not tell them anything. I keep quiet. I was doing my conditioning, silence, nobody know. The day I come to Nigeria, passport is my national reader because I was for center, don't have a man, I don't have anything. Member contribute for my passport. Transport is my husband, is my national reader carry me for airport. He carry me to airport, he give me this divine principle, giving me one song, he say go. Be good ambassador to Nigeria. Present us.
I feel like let's put our hands for the national. Okay. Thank you so much for that heartfelt explanation. Okay, whenever we ask blessed couples about the blessing, they have a lot. They have a lot of stories. I feel like we should be bringing them one by one. Each couple give your series of your blessing story. Okay, now the next question is for both of you, Mr. and Mrs. Ekpo. Okay, since we know that the blessing is the key to the kingdom of heaven, the blessing is to remove original sin. So after the blessing, how has the blessing impacted your life? Spiritually, emotionally, physically, everywhere. How has the blessing changed you? So I will start with Mr. Ekpo.
Thank you. Sorry. How has the blessing been? Do I need to answer that again? Think, where is he or where is Misu and everybody there? That shows the blessing is working. Right? And for here, Misu, so that shows that the blessing is working. It's when she came to Nigeria, she was slim, and she's not slim. She's healthy, so the blessing is working. True parent is working. Yeah, take that on a lighter note though. Like I said, when you have a preconception about what you want, and even if you find those things there at the onset, but as time goes on, what if some of those things got missing? What happened? But when you come empty without any expectation, go through the divine principle workshop, the internal guidance, and then prepare yourself. First of all, leave whoever that is coming as your spouse. Focus on yourself. Am I going to be a good husband? Will I be a good father? When you have those kind of preparation from yourself, whatever the person brings in, you overcome. When you have overcome yourself, whatever the person brings, you overcome. So then you would know, are you spiritually, is the blessing spiritually enhancing you? You will know. Because first you have overcome yourself. The greatest enemy is not who is coming from outside, it's coming from within, which is you. Deal with yourself first. When you're able to subdue yourself, whatsoever that comes, you will overcome it. So the blessing, if not for the blessing, conventional marriage, if you go now, if it's not working, you divorce and go and start afresh. But through the internal guidance, divine principle made us to understand so many things that we need to deal with internally. And then your spouse is also undergoing the same training, dealing with herself. So when two of you have this kind of understanding, you dealt with yourself and she is dealing with herself. So all the hurt you are bringing, she is cool, she will receive. And true father is so amazing. If you are a hot person, they will not give you another hot person. They will give you somebody that is very cold. So when you are shouting, the person will just keep quiet. When you finish, you ask, have you finished? And you, when you are keeping, the person will touch you. That's the power of the blessing. It's not, I don't know, but it's such a wonderful experience that.
Okay.
But you must deal with yourself. Forget about your partner. Deal with yourself.
Okay. As you have said, I hope we are all hearing, we have to deal with ourselves first. Because most of the time we like to put blames on other people. Be like, oh, my wife is the reason I'm like this, or my husband is the reason I'm like this. So we should first of all deal with ourselves, and we'll see how the blessing will change us spiritually and physically. So, Mrs. Ekpo, do you have anything to add to?
Anything I can add about blessing? Blessing have changed many things, physical and spiritual. The day I got blessing, everything started to change for my family. Because me, myself, I don't know my father's side, because the genocide. My father's side lost. We don't really know where they stay. We don't know. But the day I received blessing, the day I was going to take a holy wine, one of my uncle called me, say, I'm your uncle. Somebody give me your number. What about your mom?
Let's put our hands together for people.
After I finished to take holy wine next day, They'll call me, they'll come carry me, we go to see my mom, they explain, they'll say there was in Congo because problem of a war. Is somebody come from prison, he said, your child is there, is this place, I know her. That's how my family come together. And my mother, she got a job. Blessing open door for my family. My brother get school fees, get bursaries. He's going to school, government is paying. My cousin have a good job because blessing, because true parent. Because every day I'm praying myself, my family to change. I think it's because later if I go to Rwanda, I'll witness them. They need to come to know what is going, where is truth. They need to know. They don't know yet. Them they used to talk is a miracle. They don't know condition I used to do. They say it's a miracle. We thank God. God have given me job. Your brother this one. They don't know condition. They don't know I don't used to sleep at 3 o'clock. Because my notion is that if you do condition, you want your condition work you well. Wake up to 12 midnight to 3 o'clock. Spirit word is working. Now 3 o'clock I wake up, I will bath. After to bath, I will go outside, the breeze will beat me. I will start to pray. But them they don't understand yet. That's how everything is going well for myself. I really appreciate for even parents and the two parents.
Wow, this session is a very intense one. I'm learning a lot. I hope the audience, I hope we're learning a lot too. Okay, so Mr. Ekpo, I would like to ask you this question. To the youth, the second generations and also first generations that are thinking about going to the blessing or already in the process, what are some of the qualities you think that they should look for or they should have as they are preparing for the matching process?
Okay, thank you. Basically, what is the preparation in the first place? Divine principle. Second, internal guidance. Third, come empty. If they are not ready, in fact, Shion and Miss will go for blessing before them. Because Jesus says, if I cannot find anyone that will worship me, I will raise stone. So if the second gen that are matured are not ready, we will prepare the younger one before them. So I don't know. And other aspect is that, truly speaking, blessing is something where some of us will money I need to make. When I was single, somehow, then I just came back from school, I had a job I was doing, I make more money, but I don't have anything. Why say, when I go out, I need to buy new shirt, I need to look good for myself. Before I know, the money is gone. But if you really, really invest in the blessing, you will know you have responsibility. Whether with the little you have, you will know that you have something you need to live for. You will see the difference. So if you want, truly, during our blessing, I think we were about 7 or how many that went through, but I would thank Pastor Silas, and if he didn't push hard, maybe I would have joined others and rejected too. So it's not about what you want. It's about what God is calling you for. Positive is what we want. We can decide to go and find one fine young lady to come to marry, but will that solve the problem? Is it just about marriage or is it about solving lineage problem? We need to understand it from that angle. So all the second gen, even the first gen that are of age, please don't wait for anybody. Go. You will see the result yourself and you will be happy with it.
Thank you so much for that advice. When you are going to the person, always try to see the bigger picture, not just yourself. Okay. our time is fast spent already, and I think he has already answered my last question. We said, what is your advice for the single people who are of age? I think he has already answered that question. So I would like to give the audience the opportunity to just ask two questions. Who has a question for the couple? Just two. So if you have a question, please raise up your hand if you have a question for them. And also the family on Zoom, if you have a question. So one from here, one from Zoom. So who has a question? Okay, our lovely Mama Camilla has a question. So let's put our hands together.
Thank you very much. Matched and blessed, and now you have children. You have a daughter, a beautiful daughter, and also a single son. So what kind of experience have you had? Share with us about being a mother this time.
Thank you so much. The experience I have to be mother is very joyful, because what makes me joyful, I look at my children. I used to tell the trooper, even parents and trooper, thank you so much. Before you think, if you sometimes before I was small, my mother would tell me, Vivian, come do this one, come do this one. I said, no, this one you don't know anything. Me, I'm still young. I need to enjoy myself. But the time I reach, I have a children. Sometimes I'll say, hey, young, bring water for me. Say no. I said, that's it. I need to restore myself. That's me. Experience my mother was passing through. That's what I'm passing through. To be mother is no easy thing. Me is not young one. I have a big children for house. Sometimes we say, if you don't go out tonight, what we say, that's what they used to do. I say, Ima, read your book. You said, no, I'm not ready. That's the same thing my mother was telling me. She said, read your book, go to school. After school, after I finished the secondary school, she told me, you need to continue at school. I said, no, I need to make money. That's what Ima is telling me. I said, no, ma, I need to do this one. But if you look for another side, it's very joyful. I thank God for even parents and two parents to give me beautiful children. Thank you so much.
The family on Zoom, do you have any questions? Okay, so in the absence of the Zoom not have any questions, does anybody here have another question to ask? Who? Nobody? Okay, so we have finally come to the end of today's Huge On Talk Show. It was a very intense one, and I know that we've learned a lot and we've been inspired a lot. And to our lovely couple here, if we invite you again, would you like to come?
Yes.
Okay, so to end today's talk show, I even forgot about the wine. This one is very okay, so thank you so much, family, and that is the end of today's talk show. Thank you.